The Lost City, the new rom-com that stars Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock, and Daniel Radcliffe, is a movie about a writer who goes and gets kidnapped by a billionaire who wants to find the lost city and the treasure, and of course her cover model has to go and save her. So I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this film. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of the Lost City? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button for me, and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this review of the Lost City right now.
Why are you so handsome?
My dad was a weatherman.
Hey, whoa, she doesn't need saving in there.
Okay.
What are you doing in there?
Okay, so the Lost City, look, this is one of those movies where I saw the trailer and I was like, cool, this looks like it's going to be a fun adventure, comedy, rom-com sort of thing. I don't have too much hype or too much, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Too much, not hope, but too much faith that it's going to be this Shakespeare story. Because when you see a film and a trailer like this, there's only really two things that you really want from this movie. You want to be laughing your ass off, and you want to be entertained. That's really all you go into these movies. That's their job. These are the type of movies that you go in expecting Godfather level storytelling, like truly make you think. That's not what this film is. This film is just supposed to be a romantic comedy that's funny and entertaining. And I'll tell you what, I like this movie. It gave me everything that I was expecting out of this movie. It didn't disappoint me, and it didn't make me go, damn, that was absolutely insane. No, it did its job. It's good to have a movie like this that is just fun and entertaining. And that's all that I'm expecting from this movie. When you've got Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, and you're talking about a writer being kidnapped by a billionaire, it goes to a jungle to find a lost city, and the cover model has to save her. You know that that's not going to be high storytelling, but it sounds like it's something that could be funny, and it is funny. I laughed my ass off throughout this whole entire movie. I thought Channing Tatum was absolutely fantastic as the cover model. I really liked him in this. I thought his comedic timing was fantastic. The comedic jokes were great. The way that the chemistry between him and Sandra Bullock was brilliant. I really liked them, and their dynamic as characters worked as well, how they bounced off each other. There was really a story. It really hinges on their connection and their chemistry, this movie, and that worked for me quite a lot. The way that they learned and understood more about each other, and they grew as characters moving forward in the story, worked really well for me, and how they created a bond. I like that. And the banter between each other was really good. There was a deep moment in there as well that was kind of like, threw me off a bit, because I was like, oh, I didn't expect to go that deep. But that's great. I don't mind a bit of that as well. Daniel Radcliffe is great in this as well. He's hilarious. I really like his portrayal of the billionaire. I thought he was funny. He nailed this like comedic billionaire guy that is trying to find treasure. So that really worked. The story, it's a generic story when it comes to an adventure film. Like, you know, they go on a thing, they fall in love. They obviously have this hidden attraction to each other. They fall in love, and then moving forward, they decide, oh, we're going to go find the treasure. They get kidnapped again, and then, you know that stuff. It's all that. There are some things in here that just, you'll probably go, that's a bit generic. I've seen that before, but that's okay. That's okay, because it works in this film. There is a particular character that is like her manager that I just did not care for, and that's probably the weakest part, is when we're off screen and we're on to her and we're following her little plot line and her little debacle that she's going through. That I did not care for. That was the weakest thing about this film for me, is I was kind of like, oh, I just don't care. I don't care for her. Like, can we go back to Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock? Because I want to see them. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to see this other little crappy plotline thingy that's going on with her. I don't care. Give me the two main guys. The two main members of the cast and Daniel Radcliffe. That's what we're here for. There is also a lot of, when you go into these movies, don't expect to see this sort of stuff that you kind of sit there and go, that's convenient. Because that's what this type of movie is. Things happen and you go, that is very convenient that happened, that's convenient. Oh, look at this. That's what it is. It's supposed to be like a gag sort of thing. It's a very stereotype when it comes to these type of movies, of these convenient things that happen. Oh, look, we conveniently landed at the waterfall where something I need to read that matches something I have, so that I know where the thing is. That happens a lot in this movie. Things like that happen, and it's just part of the gig when it comes to these type of films. So if you don't like that stuff, then this probably isn't the film for you. The stuff with Brad Pitt is absolutely hilarious. I have to say, that was one of my favorite parts, was the whole Channing Tatum and Brad Pitt scene throughout the movie. That was hilarious, and it was just absolutely funny. It's freaking great. The way that they bounced off each other, just the comedic stuff that happened. It really reminded me of the 22 and 21 Jump Street stuff that happened with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. It was very similar to that, and I like that, and I find that shit hilarious. So, bill me, whatever. It was funny to me. It was absolutely hilarious. Now, another downside that some of you may not like as well is Channing Tatum's character is a bit dumbed down in this movie as well. He's not the brightest tool. So they play on that a lot in this movie with some jokes that are made about mummies and things like that. That is hilarious. That actually worked for me as well. But as it moves forward, they do progress, and his character isn't so dumb when it comes to the end. So you don't need to worry about that. But overall, I enjoyed this film. I liked the majority of this film. I have a little nitpicks here and there, but overall, it did what I thought it was going to do. Is this going to be in my top 10 movies of the year? No, it's not. I still think Marry Me is a better rom-com than this movie. I really enjoyed Marry Me a lot more than this one. But this is one that you can just turn on and have fun with. So I would urge you guys to go check it out. Especially if you want to go to the theater and just have dumb fun, this is the type of movie for you. Dumb fun. That's what it is. And you need these movies to just go and have fun with. And that's all it is. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of The Lost City? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button for me, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe, peace out.